Oh my gosh. I am so apologetic for uttering such a guttural, disgusting noise. No, I'm not. Because burping really ain't all that bad. That's what we gotta talk about today, is that we will be creating a new custom that is much more accepting of burping because it's a very natural thing. A lot of people are kind of going through the movement where they're like, allow all farts. Farts aren't bad. That might be a little bit of too much of a push. I don't want farts just completely being let loose in all scenarios. However, I think burps can get a green light of sorts because I think probably 95% of burps are unoffensive. They're not going to do anything bad. Burps typically do not smell bad. The noise itself isn't like disturbing or like really hard to listen to. Sure, you might not like it that much, but it's not that bad typically. And other than that, there's not much that's going to affect others that much. And if it relieves oneself, I'm all for it. Like, if you're making yourself feel better, go ahead, burp, go for it. The only time you shouldn't is if it's bothering others, but that shouldn't be the case most of the time because, like I said, it's not a fart. It's not going to stink up an entire area for most people, at least. So I think that there should be a little bit more allowance for burps and a little bit more respect for it because I think it's much more a sneeze than it is a fart. And what do we do with sneezes? You say, God bless you, or bless you after someone sneezes. And I would like to introduce one of those traditions for burps. But what I'm going to go with is actually something I didn't come up with. This comes from my good friend Gavin, not the one who's typically featured in Comment of the Day, but has been a couple times. And what he would always say when someone lets out just a powerful belch is good push. And good push I really do like. It isn't entirely accurate because not every burp that you're going to have is going to be a push. Some of them are kind of on inhales, a little bit awkward, and then some just like you're not really forcing out, but they come out anyway. So not push isn't exactly accurate. However, there's some where you're like, holy shit, that was a good push, and it really works. But I think we're just going to keep it uniform that you can say good push after a burp across the board. However, if it's a really wimpy burp, you're definitely welcome to not say it. Like, if someone sneezes that you don't like, you don't say bless you, and you're just kind of like giving that little hint like, yeah, get cursed through that fucking sneeze, weirdo. I don't know. As long as you're not doing it in someone's face or you're known to have stench-filled burps, I think you should have the green light. Have no reservations about it. Farting, public farting, I'm not a big fan of. You don't want to be stinking up areas for other people. If you're relieving yourself not around others, fucking go for it anytime you want. But those can actually be kind of obnoxious for others. So that's why I'm not entirely on board with the, oh, just fart whenever you need to. That's not really my mentality. But burps, I don't think there's a harm in it. So let's acknowledge burps and maybe even encourage them too. So if you get a little, hit them with a good push, even though that's about the weakest burp that you can come up with. But I don't know. I don't got it right now. I'm not one of those people that like burps on command. Not my thing. Anyway, let's move on over to comment of the day. You would think I would have remembered that a little bit faster after, 48 episodes? I think we're on day 48 here. Anyway, comment of the day comes from Gavin, who did not come up with good push, or at least is not the one who says it. And he says, damn, bro, drop the yada yam. You killed this explanation and replacement word. Adi 800. Thank you, Gav. I did think that one was pretty solid and well articulated as well. I would give you more credit for your first usage of the Wiplish word saying drop the yada amp. However, that is also basically exactly what I said in my tweet. So I did kind of already think of that usage, which I mean, it's just a straight up replacement. So it's really not all that different anyway. But yeah, I would say this is an alright comment, pretty solid. We are going to give you, oh yeah, it's a fun day. We're going to give you a 111 out of 222. Now for the song of the day. Song of the day is Alone With Me by Hobson. This is a dark song. Usually when I say I have some depressing music or sad music that I'm showing off, it's typically a little bit more vague. This one's a little bit more aggressive depressing, where it's like I am actively battling through my issues on this beat, which I am all for. I kind of like that stuff. But I do enjoy the real genuine examination of his situation and the types of problems that he grapples with. I think those are just always so interesting to listen to when artists are willing to open up about that type of stuff. And he drops some really hard verses in this, and it's just a fantastic song, I think.
All you want is love, right? Well, you gonna have to get some balls. Shoot your fucking brains out until they splat against the walls. I mean, it has to hit the blogs, and all your fans will get involved, and you'll be missed, because people don't know what they have until it's lost.
Then for the video of the day, we have the Zach LaVine and Aaron Gordon duel in the 2016 Slam Dunk Contest. Has to be the best dunk contest of all time. It is just mind-blowing, the dunks these dudes were pulling off. In a complete contrast to the one of 2022, which was just a couple days ago. I watched most of that. Actually, I think I watched all of it. I think it was the worst dunk contest I've ever seen. It was very disappointing, very little excitement. Even the people covering the dunk contest were kind of just shitting on it. But what you see in the video of the day, very different. And that's going to do it for the Daily Do. Peace out.